Welcome to BSc Statistics students. In this lesson, I explain duality, the concept of duality. It is also called dual linear programming problem, dual LPP. Corresponding with or associated with every linear programming problem, we have another linear programming problem exists. And such linear programming problem is called dual linear programming problem. That is, for every linear programming problem, we have another LPP. That is called, the original problem is called primal LPP. The original problem is called primal linear programming problem, primal LPP. And associated with the primal LPP, if you have another LPP exists, that is called dual LPP. So these two are called pair. So for this primal you have a dual, and for this dual you have another particular LPP that is called primal. So as in the terminology, if you speak in the terminology, if you have a primal LPP, then associated with the primal LPP we have another particular LPP exists that is called dual linear programming problem. That is what the concept of duality in linear programming problem. Why these two problems are going to be considered? So for example, if the primal LPP is not able to solve, it's difficult to solve, then dual LPP may be very easily it can be solved. So therefore there is some particular importance of dual linear programming problem in the solvation of the linear programming problem. So there is certain relation exists between the primal and dual pairs. So therefore if we consider a dual linear programming problem, we can solve the dual linear programming problem, and then we can give the solution of the primal linear programming problem. So therefore that is what the relation between these two particular programs, linear programming problems. So and how to convert? I tell you what is the procedure of converting the primal LPP, the given original linear programming problem, that is called primal LPP, into dual linear programming problem. So for which what you have to consider, for example, you want to convert the objective function. If it is maximization, you have to convert in terms of minimization. In the primal LPP, if it is maximization, then we have to convert here minimization. Vice versa, that is, if it is minimization, you have to convert in terms of maximization. And similarly, the second point, if you consider the objective function of the dual linear programming problem, how can be obtained from the primal LPP? In the primal LPP, right hand side constant vector, that is small b, bi is constant vector, right hand side constant vector, it becomes the cost coefficient matrix, that is the cost vector, or we can specify that the cost vector, that is, it forms the objective function, the cost vector of the dual linear programming problem. That is the second point. Then the third point, if you consider the constraint, which means the constraint coefficients are going to be coefficients of the constraints in the matrix of the either primal LPP, if it is going to be converted as the transpose of the coefficient matrix of the constant coefficient matrix of the primal LPP, it becomes the constant coefficient matrix in the dual linear programming problem. So if you want to consider coefficient matrix of the dual LPP, if you consider the transport of the coefficient matrix or a constant coefficient matrix of the primal LPP, it becomes the constant coefficient matrix that we call usually A. If you consider A transport there in the primal LPP, then it becomes the dual LPP, constant coefficient matrix in dual LPP, linear programming problem, dual LPP, dual linear programming problem. So that is the third point. And the fourth point, if you consider all the restrictions, non-negative restrictions, if you consider, it is also going to be considered in the similar fashion. Maybe it differs from one particular problem to another particular problem. If here it is a restricted, it may be unrestricted. Greater than or equal to 0, if all the variables greater than or equal to 0 in the primal LPP, maybe unrestricted, there is no restriction on the variables in the dual linear programming problem. That is only one particular thing it is going to be considered. And one more point is, if I specify the fifth point, point number 5, if all the constraints are less than or equal to, then if all the in the primal LPP, which will be converted as greater than or equal to dual LPP. If all the constraints are greater than or equal to in the primal LPP, it becomes less than or equal to constraints in the dual linear programming problem. This is what the changes required and how to change the primal LPP, how to convert the primal LPP in dual linear programming problem. So this is what the way to convert the given original primal LPP into a dual linear programming problem. Hope you understand. Thank you.